Hello, everyone, and how you all doing on YouTube? BPT here, and I am doing a live stream for you all today. And how you all doing today, everybody? This is February 6th, 2017. And I just want to let you all know everything what's going around. Well, if you guys know that there was no Take Your Pit live and stuff, but the show will make its return this Saturday. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Another thing too is I know you guys are wondering how come I didn't do the stream last night. Well, it was because that I was hurting so bad, and I just didn't know if I was gonna be able to do the stream for you all on YouTube. So instead of doing the stream, I end up just well, I end up just sleeping and getting rest and everything, and making sure that everything works better and for me. So let me move in here. So I know that I know I disappointed you guys a bit, and I do apologize about that. Um, so I know I disappointed some of you, but anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead right now and do some musical ideas. And the title of it is clearly known, and you see my logo at the bottom. So I'm gonna be so you can all refer to me as We Met Plum, and so the reason I came up with We Met Plum. It's a typical thing to where I enjoy listening to, a lot of the video game music, and the whole process of We Met Plum is me, listening to one of the greatest video game music tunes of all time. And as you guys know, I'm a 8-bit lover. I love listening to video game music, and video game music has always been my part of life and all. And it's just been, it's just a credible thing, for me to really do all this great stuff, and for me to show my, my encouragement and everything there is about doing the music and stuff. And I've always wanted to have the passion of making the music and stuff, but I just don't have that rhythm in my head because I am autistic. But I try to do so many things that I can do, but making music's kind of challenging and kind of tough. Just like video editing and all that stuff. But you guys can really do it. It just takes a lot of practice, and it's gonna take up most of your time if you're gonna end up writing new music. Because I know Marshall Brown, does music too. Though I don't think he uses Logic Pro X to do the music, but and I think that Marsha Brown is a really great singer. He does his instruments, and I don't know if we're ever gonna hear from him again. Having a second album to come out. But I mean, it's a very very nice, and I really think that that Marshall, he plays the instruments and stuff. And what I would like to do is I would like to collaborate with him one of these days. Collaborate with him, and do a nice synth music. Kind of like taking what's great about video games. Because me and Marshall are both gamers, and we figured what can we do to give it that vibrant sound from the good old days of 8-bit retro games and 16-bit and all that stuff. And what's the possibility of doing that? And so, Marshall, if you're watching this, I want to let you know that I want to collaborate at some point, because this is a big idea for me, to really get into the spirit of doing a lot of great music and doing a lot of great stuff. And the We Met Plum thing, or the We Met Blockland, is something that I cherished in my years, growing up, in my hometown of Hazel, Texas. and just listening to video game music and been humming the tunes of my favorite Nintendo games. Whether it's Dr. Mario or the Super Mario Brothers, and everything like that. So it's always been the idea of of doing a lot of great stuff with making music and stuff, and I usually use Logic Pro X for podcasting because that's what I use. And in fact, I'm going to be using it to really produce my audio shows that I'm going to be doing, like Game On Radio, which is a video game jukebox thing that I really want to be involved in because video game music has really changed me, the way that I listen to video game music, because I listen to all kinds. I listen to NES music, I listen to Super Nintendo music, I listen to Sega Genesis, I listen to Sonic the Hedgehog song music, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'm a huge fan of Sonic, the retro games, and that's why I cannot wait for that new Sonic Mania game. It's gonna, be fantastic when that game comes out. So, and what I'm, want to say too is, I listen to video game music, and one of my favorite video game soundtracks that I like to listen to. I like to listen to Sonic and Knuckles, which easily has the best music from Howard Dawson. Really fantastic. Sonic and Knuckles is easily not only my personal favorite Sonic game ever created, but the music is one of the greatest video game Sonic music that I have ever heard. It is a jam. And if you guys want to hear Sonic and Knuckles, there'll be a link for you all to go out and listen to some Sonic and Knuckles music, because you guys are gonna really enjoy listening to Sonic the Hedgehog music. So I love the music. My favorite song. My favorite song from Sonic and Knuckles would have to be the Flying Battery. The Flying Battery is easily one of my favorites, and I can't get enough of that tune. Every time that I go through that level, I always enjoy listening to that particular song, and I think to me, it really represents why that I love video game music, and why I think Sonic had some awesome video game music back in the day. Even Sonic 2 had an amazing music. My favorite song from Sonic 2 is the um, Arctic Ruin Zone, which it's easily one of the best songs from the game. It's one of my absolute favorite songs, as well as the Hilltop one, the Mystic Cave, Oil Ocean, the Metropolis Zone that everybody hates, but I love the song. And that's why that I quickly became a video game, that's why I became a video game lover, and I've been that way ever since. And it's just all about having fun and be creative. And I've always enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog music, the Sega Genesis style. Um, it's always been one of the best parts about listening to Sonic the Hedgehog music. So it's just it's really really amazing, to see how far we come. Listening to video game music is something that I've really enjoyed, and I know that you guys are gonna hear more out of it when I do Game On Radio, which is gonna be a first of its kind. Because normally I did the 8-bit radio, and then I did the 16-bit radio at one point, and then I figured, well, what if I combined, what if I can do a all-in-one radio jukebox show that I can play everything, and I can play whatever music that I want to play for you all, in the typical genre of games that you want to be able to hear, like Sonic the Hedgehog series, Adventure Island series, even Super Adventure Island 1 and 2, and there's always been a lot of that in the minds of the spirits, and why that I really enjoy listening to video game music, and it's something that I will ever cherish, to be listening to the great video game music there is, and why I really enjoy listening to video game music. So it doesn't get much better than that, everybody. It really doesn't. Um, But most of the some of the time I do use Logic Pro X for doing music and stuff, because I have an Apple, I have a Mac computer, and that's one of the things too, about really enjoying Logic Pro X, because I use it mainly for audio programming. That I'm gonna get into, and that'll be another live stream, another video. So stay tuned, everybody. If and like I said, let me know if you want to see that, because there's a possibility that I'm thinking about doing that, because I really want to do this, because it's amazing, and again, how far we come, with video game music, and Star Thoughts, definitely like that Corona music, really really awesome. And like I said, I quickly became a video game music lover, and I love listening to music that really cherish some great tunes over the decades, from the NES days, SNES days, and that sort of thing. So the music that I want to do with you all today, just some simple music ideas, even the ones that I've already done that are not perfect by any means, because I did get thumbs down and everything, and not a lot of people liked what I did, and well, you know what, it really doesn't matter as long as you really enjoy it. As long as you really go out there and be who you are and create music, I think it really sets the standard of enjoying music and listening to it from SoundCloud or any other music sites that you can go on to. I listen to Marshall Brown, and he's awesome. I listen to him, and my favorite song from Marshall Brown would be "Restricted Area," hands down, number one favorite song of all time. And so I would encourage all of you to get his album, because we don't know if he's gonna make a second album or not. So anyway, guys, enough of that. Let's go ahead now, and let's see what we can do here on some music. So I got the tri-pulse lead as the instrument of my choosing, because I love that sound that it provides out of that. I know you guys can't see it on the stream, but it is there. So I mean, I do have it on. Let's see how this goes, and we'll do something for fun. Something out of ordinary. Oh, and I messed that up. Yeah, see, I messed that up again, and again, I just hit the wrong keys and everything. Hang on a minute. Let me turn up the let me turn up the audio, that way you guys can hear it. I'm sorry, I had to turn it all the way down, but so I bumped it up. So let me know if you guys can hear it now. I'm gonna do it once again. See, and I messed that up again. But keep going, and I'm not recording, so so kind of like practicing the whole idea of making the song. So you gotta make mistakes more often, to get it right. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something very simple, and I've done this to celebrate this iconic game's 30th anniversary, which I plan on streaming for you all. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming the Bubble Bobble games on Twitch. So stay tuned, everybody. Tomorrow, I am going to be streaming Bubble Bobble. I'm going to be playing it on the regular mode, and then I'm going to do it with the Super Bubble Bobble. And we're basically going to do two games of it, We're gonna do the first one, and then we're gonna do the second one, and then there's gonna be break. There's gonna be a small break. So that way, because just trying to do all of this in one sitting, can mean a lot of you gotta move around and do other things too. So, and that's why that I'm gonna probably do that. Walk around a bit and get my brain into focus and be able to do the super bobble bobble. So I won't be able to do both of them in one sitting because that can lead to some health issues, and that's why that I'm gonna take a break and then come back and do the Super Bubble Bobble and do that, and then bam, and to honor the game's 30th anniversary. So that's one of the cool things about it. So this is how I came up with this tune right here, that you guys can listen to on SoundCloud, as well as Daily Motion. You can hear it on SoundCloud and on Daily Motion, and I'll have a link. Oh, and I'll also have it on Google Drive. So if you want to listen to it, the link will be in the description below. Here is the one that I composed, Happy 30. And there you go, everybody. How did you guys enjoyed that? That was really simple for me, even though I did mess up on that one key, but I think I did really good, and again, it's always that idea, of doing something, great and being able to, enjoy it at the same time, and things just really work out that way, when it comes to it. So. But I'll do it again because this is one of my favorite things to pretty much do. Let's do it again. And again, this is the Happy 30 of Baba Baba, one of my absolute favorite games of all time on the NES. I really love it. So here it is, everybody. There, I did it. I did it. All right, one more time. I gotta concentrate on this. And that's pretty much the it on that. Uh, really really awesome, and it's really inspiring a lot of things, and I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too as much as I do, and I'm gonna end up hearing myself, but that's one of the cool things, about doing this. You can be creative in so many ideas, and you can pretty much do whatever. And it's just an awesome thing, to really get hooked by when you love video game music, and whether you love doing all this great stuff, and it just really makes it to the point to where you can enjoy music, and you can enjoy it. It really values your own, ways that you can never imagine. And that's one of the best things about doing the music and stuff. So I really enjoy it, and I don't know about you guys, but I simply enjoy it. whether they don't like it or not. It really doesn't really matter. It just makes all the difference. And it makes all the difference. To really go out and inspire and do this and do what you want to do. I mean, it's just incredible. So let me go ahead and do some more with you all here. So let's take a look. And so there you go, everybody. And I think that was really unique. And again, it's too bad though that you can't get that same instrument that you get on the software. That you can get on a MIDI keyboard. I really wish you could because that's my favorite. Doing the try post lead. And it comes up with unique sounds and all that you pretty much get at this point. When you're the kind of guy that really enjoys making music and stuff, and it's very simple and really fun to do, and I know that I know that I'm not really good at it, but I mean I've done a lot music and stuff, especially the one that I did for Lou Jeffers called the Wii Game Go, and I created that with Magic's Music Maker, the old version of Magic's Music Maker, and I provided the guitar riffs and everything, and it really does make a difference. Doing that, it really makes a lot of difference. To be able to pretty much enjoy doing it, and again, yeah, it really makes it a lot of fun to enjoy what I do. So, but yeah, it just doesn't get much better than that, everybody. It really doesn't. And I hope you all are enjoying this so far, and I really hope you all. So, but guys, it's really cool, and but yeah, guys, there you go. And let's see what other musical ideas that you may have. And so there you go. Oh boy. So, guys, it's pretty much it of that. For that wonderful experiment, and and everything there is about doing it. So. But like I said, guys, video game music has always been my passion, and it's always been an incredible way to really enjoy music that that you guys grew up with, and listening to music like this, and it just really makes a point, and everything there is about doing it. So I enjoy it. This is what I end up doing and all. And really fun too to make harmonies like that. And it's really fun to make harmonies and stuff out of this one. But it's kind of clever when you can do something like this, and it's just really fascinating to pretty much do all that great stuff. So once again. And now, guys, the finale of them all to end this live stream. Not that one, but this one. And there you go, everybody. That is it of this live stream. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you guys had fun listening to the great music and stuff that I did. Again, it takes a lot of practice, and you certainly have to learn a lot of stuff. And, I'll probably, upload more of the songs that I want to do on We Met Plum. So I plan on doing that and have it uploaded on there. But I just want to let you guys know that it ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be the best thing that you ever gonna hear. But at the same time, I think that really represents why I wanna end up doing all of this kind of stuff. And so there you go, and I think that makes it a lot of fun, and it's just an awesome thing. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in on this live stream. I'm going to be doing more for you all. Again, let me know if you want to see me cover the audio programming segment, to where I can talk about certain audio programming shows that I plan on doing on LocalCast Audio Media Studios, and to where I'm going to talk about the Brandon Plum Show and, Game On Radio and all that stuff. So if you want to see that, do let me know, and PM me on Discord, PM me on Skype, or let me know. And, because I got other bit stuff coming your way. So, stay tuned, everybody, for a new video coming your way. I don't know when, but I'll think about doing it and do it offline and yada, yada, yada. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I am We Met Plum. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And thank you, Luke, who's probably watching this now. Thank you, Crazy Bunch, for watching this, and hopefully this really inspired you, and I know that you really enjoyed this, every bit of it, and thank you for everything. And thank you guys for being a great subscriber, and thank you, and remember, smash that like button, everybody, because it really does make a difference on Brandon Plumley Television. So long, everybody, and I bid you farewell. And thank you all for tuning in here on this live stream. Have a great Monday afternoon, everybody, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.